Godzilla vs. Kong is coming to our screens. If you live in America, HBO Max next month. Monsterverse fans and casuals are really hyped for this. Wait, because it's Godzilla vs. Kong. It's the two alphas. Now, you could say that Godzilla is the king of the monsters, but he's not because Kong was not involved. So how can you say he's the king of the monsters when the alpha male, Godzilla, didn't take on the other alpha, Kong? But they do in this movie. So, what is good, YouTube? Warstu here. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss the video. So the trailer doesn't beat around the bush. Get it? Kong, bush, gorilla, climate, bush. Nah, okay, let's be serious for a minute. This trailer is Warner Bros. Biggest trailer for, in fact, I think it is the biggest trailer, period. Over 45 million views. This is insane when you look at how good and how bad King of the Monsters performed at the box office. So, I've had multiple comments on multiple Godzilla videos going, yo, Warstu, what's up? Can you go over the Sayaka leaks? And I don't know who this Sayaka person is, but apparently he's been right about a lot of Monsterverse-based stuff in the past, and he's very credible. So, I've got the Sayaka leaks in front of me. I've already looked over them. They are from 11 months ago. I was given the test screen information about 14 months ago-ish, and to be fair, guys, they are pretty similar. So, for the people in the comment section saying, yo, Warstu, your information isn't credible, I'm looking at all the Sayaka leaks here thinking they're literally the exact same as what I was literally told. So it's interesting how Sayaka leaks are viable, but what I was told are not. So this is in no particular order. It's just a long list of Sayaka leaks compilation, but I thought I'd go over it. Godzilla's dorsal plate resembles the Godzilla King of the Monsters designer. I guess it kind of looks the same. I guess that's not really a leak. A city bears Godzilla's wrath. We know that from the most recent trailer. That's nothing new, but this was edited 7 months ago. The initial story was 11 months ago, so it's a few months after I got the test screen information. Kong's axe is not a simple axe, but a more incredible, cool-looking weapon. Of course, I'm not saying that this weapon is made of human technology. I'm sure you will like it. So we've seen what it's made of. We've seen it looks like it's made from the dorsal plates, etc., which is cool. So far, this information is no different to what I was told. Lots of science fiction elements and future technologies. Yes, that pretty much confirmed what I was told, and I was also told it's specific Rim-esque. And a lot of these technologies don't really make sense. Godzilla vs. Kong is not realistic as the previous Monsterverse movies. The level of human technology reminds you of Pacific Rim or the MCU, so basically it makes no sense, which is interesting. Mechagodzilla can fight at close range or use powerful energy weapons. Pretty darn similar to what I've said previously. The Hong Kong battle between Godzilla and Kong is about 5 minutes. Yep, that's been verified and confirmed by multiple test screeners that it is literally a 5-minute brawl. It's a complete continuous action sequence that doesn't switch to human story. Godzilla looks very beast-like, incredibly violent, which is also what we were told. Concept art shows Kong climbing a building in Hong Kong while Godzilla tries to shoot him down with atomic breath. That seems pretty darn cool. Kong's territory is now Hollow Earth, okay, with sufficient radiation. Interesting, because that's literally what I said, but I said Middle Earth instead. The radiation on the surface of Skull Island is limited. Interesting, that is. This bit's very interesting, because I was told that Skull Island was destroyed in King of the Monsters. So who is lying? Which source is real? I don't know, but it's interesting that this says radiation on Skull Island is limited. And we do know it's been confirmed that obviously Kong, based on the most recent trailer, is literally the same size as Godzilla, which may cause Kong's species to shrink. That might explain why this Kong is so big, while his ancestors were smaller. Okay, that's interesting to know. We do get a bit of heritage in the trailer. The aircraft carrier that Godzilla and Kong fight on is actually a normal aircraft carrier and a tribute to the giant raft from the original King Kong versus Godzilla. Okay, yeah, we know that's true, and this came out 11 months ago, so yeah, I'd say, I mean, I've looked over it already, to be fair, guys. This information does look pretty solid. It goes into a bit more details in some sections where mine didn't, but to be fair, I only had a rough outline, so to speak. The Hong Kong battle between Godzilla and Kong is the climax of the movie. Yep, that's pretty much what I said. The battle is on an epic scale, absolute epic scale. It would decide who the real monster winner is. The battle with Mechagodzilla is the second climax between Mechagodzilla. It's a huge threat to everyone. Hong Kong battle is 1v1, 1v1, 2v1. Yo, where's Martha at? Okay, Martha. Batman versus Superman. Okay, Martha. Yeah, this sounds like Batman versus Superman, which is what I've literally been saying for the past 3 months. So it's going to be Godzilla versus Kong, and then obviously Kong versus Godzilla, whatever. And then at some point, it will be 2v1, but it's going to have to be 1v1. So Kong gets destroyed by Godzilla, and then Godzilla is going against Mechagodzilla, and then Kong's on the floor. He sees this. He steps in to help him. Pretty much much what a lot of people are saying and what I was told in the test screen information. So I'm not here to discredit Sayaka. I'm just saying what I was told and how different this version is to what I was told. Flying snake-like titan seen in toy leaks, fights Kong and lives on Hollow Earth. Now, that's probably Nazuki, aka Warbat, which we've seen in said trailer. Information is cool. The movie will focus on King Kong and Godzilla. Can't say that Ronan or Mothra will never come back, but they definitely won't be the main character. Now, what is interesting is I think this information and the information I was given was before additional photography, reshoots, so a lot of subsequent parts of the final product could be different, but positive feedback was given during the test screener, so I very much doubt that much information and that much in the movie would actually change. So it says, Mechagodzilla is the ultimate villain of the movie. The final battle between him, Kong, and Godzilla takes place in Hong Kong amongst neon lights, and it's very Pacific Rim-esque. Now, we know this based on the trailer, but this information came out 7 months ago, so it seems legit. Toy leaks do not do Mechagodzilla any justice, which is apparent because we see a kind of glimpse of Mechagodzilla, but we haven't actually seen what Godzilla looks like. Apex is an awful, evil corporation, much like Umbrella from Resident Evil. Yeah, I've explained this, that Apex is a real villain multiple times. CGI is much better than King of the Monsters, more akin to J14 and KSI. Now, obviously, if this information is from a test screener, there was no CGI during that, but we can see already, based on the trailer, that this part would evidently be true. Godzilla and Kong's final battle will be a one-on-one fair fight with a clear winner between the two. Now, from what I was told, there is a winner. I know that Adam Wingard said there is a clear winner, but from what I was told, it's barely a clear winner, and it's Godzilla from what I was told. But a lot of people keep saying, no, it's Kong. No, they literally did CGI work for both scenes, one where Kong won and one where Godzilla wins. Does it really matter who wins? Of course it does, but neither are going to die. I've seen like conspiracy theories and stuff going around that one of the monsters dies. No, that is not going to be true. They will not kill off the two biggest assets to this franchise. Neither Godzilla or Kong will kill the other. Interesting. And then it goes, but one may die against Mechagodzilla. I don't believe that. Sorry, I do not believe that part. Then it just makes no sense from a business standpoint of view. Yes, it would make sense if there was one alpha being Godzilla or Kong, but one's water-based and one will be left in Hollow Earth, so to speak, after the movie, from what I've been told. So my opinion is this part is false. I do not believe one, either Godzilla or Kong will die unless the franchise of the Monsterverse is going to be done and dusted like Thanos with a snap. I don't believe that. Kong has no superpowers, but he uses brute force, speed, and weapons to battle. We know that. We know he's a very intelligent species. Kong is quite powerful now. He's not only 300 plus feet tall, he even wounds Godzilla with a weapon. Now, we've seen on various plot leaks and toy leaks that, yeah, Kong does damage Godzilla, as Godzilla does have some kind of scar on his body. So I do think this part is true. As I said, the Sayaka leak does go into more details on some parts, but generally it's pretty darn similar. Mechagodzilla resembles his Showa design with lots of destructive weapons. Kong wields a giant axe, which we've already seen. Mechagodzilla has no missile fingers. I don't know if this is true, but Mechagodzilla is mechanical, so it would make sense if he did, so to speak. Human narrative evolves around exploring the Hollow Earth, shining a light on the ancient origins of Titans and the civilization who worship and feared them. Now, that does make sense, but from what the information I was told was, it doesn't really seem like there's much input from the humans. Millie Bobby Brown's character is essentially trying to find out the truth about what is going on, why is Godzilla acting the way he's acting, but we already know that, don't we, guys? Yeah, we already know that, because literally in the trailer, Madison says, why is he acting like this? Why is he acting like this? And also, it does say there is a connection between King Ghidorah and Mechagodzilla, but as I've said in previous videos, I was told that Mechagodzilla has the brainwaves of King Ghidorah. Well, it actually said Ghidorah, but I presume it was on about King Ghidorah. And I do still believe that is the reason why Godzilla is going crazy, because he thinks Ghidorah's back. And it would make sense. But Sayaka doesn't go into any details about why Godzilla is going crazy or the specific reason between the connection. He just says there is a connection. And I was the first person on YouTube, I said it like a year ago or something, about the brainwaves is essentially the reason why it's happening, which is very interesting. interesting, so to speak, which is pretty cool. So there is some other information on another Sayaka leak that I think it's worth going over, and it says here, several Ghidorah head has rotted and is now mostly bones. It's kept in the Apex laboratory. So this is a Sayaka leak, but it's a little bit different to the other one. So we'll go over the details where the other one didn't, so to speak. So it says here, there's a connection between King Ghidorah and Mechagodzilla, and we've previously just told you what said connection is. So this leak's pretty much identical. But then what's interesting about the Sayaka leaks is there was another one posted here where it kind of changed it. It says Sayaka now in Toho Kingdom reports the fight does not go the way it goes 1v1, 1v1, 2v1. This leads me to speculate Godzilla fights Kong, Godzilla wins, Mechagodzilla beats Kong, Kong and Godzilla team up and fight Mechagodzilla, which is literally what I put on a YouTube video a year ago and what I've put on my previous video, so to speak. This also leads me to speculate that Kong mistakes Mechagodzilla for something else the entire film after Mechagodzilla somehow wrongs Kong. Once he realizes that Mechagodzilla and Zilla are different, he chooses to help Godzilla fight Mechagodzilla and they both fall, which is very interesting. But from what I was told, there will be multiple other titans in this movie like Behemoth and things like that, but I've also read some things that doesn't happen, but I'm just going based on what I was told in a plot leak. Well, not really, like a test screening information that was sent to me over a year ago, and I've asked for said kind of updates, so to speak, and how it rates the trailer. So like always, guys, let me know, does this change your opinion on what I said like last week and the week before? But literally, Sayaka leaks is literally the exact same thing as what I've been saying for such a long time. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu, Twitter, WarstuG, and I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.